In a world where we're constantly judged by our wealth, status, and family name, imagine a boy with no family name at all. A boy who, simply by speaking truth, became worthy of receiving the highest wisdom in the universe. This ancient story from the Upanishads reveals how honesty, not money or social standing, is the true path to inner wealth and wisdom. Long ago in ancient India, there lived a boy named Satyakam. More than anything, he yearned to study the Vedas and gain the supreme knowledge of Brahman, the ultimate reality that permeates all existence. One day, Satyakam approached his mother with a crucial question. "Mother," he asked, "I wish to become a student of a great teacher and learn sacred knowledge, but I need to know my family lineage. What is my Gotra, ancestral line?" His mother Jabala replied gently, "My son, when I was young, I worked in many households as a servant. I moved from place to place, and in truth, I do not know who your father is or what your lineage might be. My name is Jabala, and you are Satyakam. So tell anyone who asks that you are Satyakam Jabala, the truth-loving son of Jabala." Armed with only this honest answer, Satyakam journeyed to the ashram of the renowned sage Gautama. He bowed at the sage's feet and said, "Gurudev, I wish to learn the knowledge of Brahman. Please accept me as your disciple." Sage Gautam looked at the boy and asked, "What is your lineage, child? From which family do you come?" Without hesitation or shame, Satyakam repeated exactly what his mother had told him. "Respected teacher, I do not know my lineage. When I asked my mother, she said that in her youth she worked in many houses and does not know who my father is. She told me to say that I am Satyakam, son of Jabala." The sage's face broke into a smile. Instead of turning him away, as many would have expected, he said, "Only a true Brahmin would speak with such honesty. You have not hidden the truth, even when it might have been easier to invent a noble lineage. This courage to embrace truth proves your worthiness. I accept you as my student." Sage Gautam then gave Satyakam an unusual task. He handed him 400 skinny cows and said, "Take these cows to the forest. Return only when they have multiplied to become 1,000. Satyakam accepted this assignment without question. He led the cows deep into the forest and began his life as a herdsman, living simply, honestly, and caring diligently for the animals. Each day, he would tend to the cows, perform his spiritual practices, and make offerings to the sacred fire. Though alone in the wilderness, he was never afraid. His heart was pure and his intentions steadfast. As the years passed, something remarkable began to happen. One evening, as Satyakam sat before his sacred fire, a voice emerged from the flames. The fire deity spoke, "Satyakam, listen carefully. The first quarter of Brahman is radiance, that which shines in the sun, in fire, and in the light of all life. This is the first form of Brahman." Satyakam bowed in gratitude and asked to learn more. The fire replied, "The remaining knowledge will come to you through other forms. Continue your practice." Some time later, a strong and beautiful bull approached him and said, "I am a bull of the Vasisht lineage. Hear this. The second quarter of Brahman is prana, the breath that flows through all beings. It is the very pulse of life. That too is Brahman." Satyakam bowed in reverence to this divine messenger. Days passed, and a swan flew down and perched beside him. The swan spoke, "The third form of Brahman is mind and consciousness, that which thinks, imagines, and experiences. This awareness itself is Brahman." Satyakam honored the swan with deep respect. Finally, one still night when everything was quiet, a voice like flowing water came from all directions. It was the voice of the cosmic sky itself saying, "The fourth aspect of Brahman is infinity, that which is bound by no form or name, that which is everything yet beyond everything, the pure soul. That too is Brahman. You now know Brahman in its four aspects, radiance, life breath, consciousness, and infinity. Together, these form the complete Brahman. By this time, Satyakam had attained perfect inner peace. There were no more questions in his mind. His heart was filled with truth, his mind with stability, and his soul with wisdom. When the cows had finally multiplied to 1,000, Satyakam returned to his teacher's ashram. As soon as sage Gautam saw the radiance on his student's face, he smiled knowingly. "My child," he said, "your face shines with the light of one who already knows Brahman. You need no further instruction from me. The universe itself has become your teacher because of your truthfulness." Satyamev Jayate Nanritam. Truth alone triumphs, not falsehood. Satyakam's story isn't just about honesty. It's about self-respect, courage, and the power of truth. In today's world, where people are measured by their name, caste, wealth, and social status, Satyakam shows us that true identity lies in having a pure heart and speaking the truth. When we chase material wealth and social recognition at the cost of our integrity and health, we sacrifice what truly matters. Satyakam had no famous lineage, no wealth, no prestigious connections, yet the entire universe opened itself to teach him the highest wisdom. His story reminds us that it's not what we own but who we are that matters. When your heart is pure and your words truthful, the entire universe becomes your teacher. True wealth isn't found in money or status, but in the clarity that comes from living with integrity. What Satyakam discovered in the forest, the knowledge of Brahman, represents the ultimate inner wealth that no amount of money can buy. It is a wealth that doesn't diminish with time or disappear at death. It is the recognition of our true nature, radiant, alive, conscious, and infinite. So, before sacrificing your health, your peace, or your integrity in pursuit of material success, remember Satyakam. The path to lasting fulfillment doesn't require a prestigious background or enormous wealth. It requires only the courage to embrace and live your truth. So friends, that was today's story. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and share. And yes, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you receive notifications for all our new videos. Stories aren't just heard, they awaken something within us. We'll meet again with a new story. Until then, Radhe Krishna.